pulse.
You do have a pulse.
That's always good, right?
That's always good. I hate it when my patients don't have pulses. It kind of changes the whole nature of the appointment.
Oh, you've actually had that happen?
No.
Oh, no, duh. Okay, never mind. I'm catching.
No, I've had people faint. I've never had anybody go that direction. Okay, so some of these look fine.
I've been trying to cut them and use like a nail file, which seems to be the best for my arthritis these days.
Okay.
Because I keep going back and forth on having sinus infections.
Okay.
So I haven't had any infusions since April.
Ooh.
And I'm in a lot of pain.
The infusion for the rheumatoid arthritis, you mean? Yeah.
So I haven't had Remicade. And but now he wants to switch me to Orencia because I kept getting sick and he was wondering maybe I developed an antibody against Remicade. Whatever his reason is. As long as it doesn't make me sick, but I have to be healthy first so I can get it. So
Right.
I think my body's rebelling against the fact that I don't want to take care of it that much. I don't know why it would do that.
Well, it sounds like you're on the road, though, to, you know, to starting to change things a little bit. So you've got the yoga going. Do you do that every day?
No, right now I'm doing it at PT at the clinic.
Okay. So you get your own private yoga session with a physical therapist?
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
yeah, because a lot of us kind of sometimes do, depending on circumstances. And so with my arthritis and heart and all that, they put me in different things once in a while. I mean,
Okay, I just want to draw your attention here.
yes.
Do you see that we're getting some fluid out from underneath here? Do you see that kind of bubbling out from under the nail?
No, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can. Ow.
Yeah. Sorry, that means that we have a little open sore right here.
So what does that mean?
That just means that we're going to have you put a little antibiotic on it for a few days with a Band-Aid. It'll be fine.
So is this
But
like,
it just means that the nail got too thick. So we don't want to go 7 months anymore. Okay, especially because of your diabetes.
is that why my toe feels numb?
Probably not.
Okay.
I have some other thoughts about that, but you know, because you don't have great feeling down here in your feet, you definitely want to.
Sorry for being away.
No, you're fine. You definitely want to make sure. Well, I guess you have better feeling than I thought.
Well, they test it, you know, like they do the little pinpricky things and all that stuff, and she's like, you still can feel. She goes, that's why she was thinking it's like a sciatic nerve or something's pinched.
Right, that's not a diabetic. That's not how
Right.
diabetic neuropathy shows up. But okay, hang on. This might hurt a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm just trimming back the nail that's over the top of the sore there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And we just need to make sure that it doesn't get so thick again. So one of the things that we'll do in this journey of yours this year is we'll make sure that we just get you in on a more regular basis, okay? And that way this won't keep coming back. Just gonna clean a little bit more out here. Okay. So there's no infection or anything, but
that's not a good sign, though.
right.
I was a little leery about going to my sister's cabin with the calluses on the back of my heel, thinking, oh God, am I gonna get some fungus from her leg and it's gonna cause some pain? And I'm like, this is why you have to take into consideration.
Yeah, I mean, these are just the things that, you know, with your particular issues, you just have to be aware of. And it doesn't automatically mean you can't go in the lake. It doesn't mean you can't do things or wear certain shoes. You just have to be very careful. looks fine, that looks fine.
My little Tommy, I just want to rip him off. He causes problems.
Well, again,
Well, the little toe causes problems in the first place, but the toenail really, because I can't squeeze it hard enough with my hands.
yeah, well, that's what you got me for. So what we'll do is just make sure that we get you on the schedule
Okay.
and try and stay real consistent, and then, you know.
I've used a file a lot on that. It depends on the day if I can bend it, because that's the leg with the plate in it.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like to bend because he's metal.
You've given your body parts gender? Your leg is he?
No, the plate is a he right now.
Okay.
I guess I never thought about it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna thin these out, and then we'll have you lay on your stomach, and then I'll do the calluses, then we'll have you lay on your stomach for the heels. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Perfect pasta. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the main calluses on your, you have them on your toes here, and then on the backs of your heels, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would stay out of the lake, yes. You don't have to stay out of the shower, though. Just for a few days. When are you going back up to the lake?
Oh, I don't even know if I am.
Oh.
I'm just thinking ahead. It was a last minute, decision.
Okay.
But I'm a chicken about legs too, so I stayed on the boat a good portion of the time. I was in the water, feet-wise, for a little bit, but not much. Not like my nieces and nephews for 2 hours out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can stay out in the water a lot.
Now when they're 10, they can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So is that considered an ulcer then, or
On your big toe under the nail?
yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not infected, and it'll heal up pretty quickly now that we've got the nail off of it.
Well, I was on an antibiotic for another sinus infection, and I just got off of it 2 days ago, so maybe that helped a little.
Yep, it may have. You know, the ulcers under the nails, they don't get infected that often.
I know the diabetic doctor was worried more about an ulcer on that callus.
This one?
Yeah, developing
that's
above
fine.
it.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you down here, and then I'm gonna put the back down, have you turn over on your stomach. Okay, so the last time this happened, we had you come in every couple weeks. for a few
Right.
visits, so I think we ought to do that again. And then we can put the miraculous recovery on YouTube again.
I have been using a spin brush thing when I get out of the shower.
But these are way too thick. That's not gonna help these. I mean, once we get them managed for you, that'll work great.
Okay.
But I think we need to see you every couple weeks for a few appointments. Get these all trimmed down and smoothed in, especially these fissures in here. We gotta get those to go away because that's where you get the infections.
Now, did I have two before? Have I always had two, or is the second one a new one?
Second one's a new one.
Okay. After this walk that we took around, I was like, okay, something's not right, and that's when I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. So I wasn't imagining all of a sudden I had a second one and it was hurting really bad.
That is correct. You are not imagining.
So I was putting triple antibiotic
Good.
on it,
Okay?
and that started helping and the pain go away and it was feeling better. And I did kind of do like a little callus, use like a pumice stone to try to help. It helped a little bit, but not like what you guys do.
Yeah. This is just way too thick. Once we get it down and we get it managed and we get these cracks closed, then you should be able to manage it at home in between regular appointments every couple months without them getting this bad. But again, this is almost 8 months since you were last here.
I can't believe
Sounds like you had other things on your plate, but yeah. It's gonna feel a gazillion times better. So that's good on this side.
Yeah, but I think it was the second crack or whatever. It looked so dark, and I started putting a lot of antibiotic in it, and then I had this infection start, so they like put me on antibiotic, and it just started to look so much better.
Yeah.
And like I think things kind of worked together to maybe.
Maybe. Also what you have right here, I don't know if you can see that on the video, but there's some bleeding into the base of the callus. And that's pretty common both for diabetics and for people with rheumatoid arthritis. We see that. So that might also have been what you saw that looked dark to you.
Why would it be to rheumatoid arthritis?
I don't know. But both of those conditions, we see bleeding in the calluses. So I could go look it up and get back to you and let you know exactly what I just forget.
Well, rheumatoid arthritis, every time I seem to read more about it, it's like, oh, it can affect this and this now, and it's like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, rheumatoid that's a tough disease. And you're kind of in the throes of it. So, all right, I'm just going to put some lotion here on just the heel, well, your whole foot. I'll do your whole foot. Now, what are you using at home for these? Did we write you a prescription for your
Right, and
reoccurring?
they weren't covering it, so I found it over the counter, so.
Okay.
I'll start using that again. My sister had bought me coconut oil. She goes, oh, this will work better.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know. I got a couple of different ones. I just gotta do it.
yes, that's the key, is just the doing of it. All right, so we'll see you back in 2 weeks, and then we can compare how these look to how they look then. And we're done.